Hey everybody, welcome back to Winless Effort. Was going to take a longer break than this, but apparently decided not to for one reason or another. I don't know, maybe because I would feel guilty if I weren't actually making videos. I dropped the amount of videos of this series down to one a day just so I could take a little bit of time off and not have to do as much as I was telling myself I needed to, and oh, I really hope this game doesn't piss me off again, because if it does, I'm gonna have to take longer than a day and a half off from it. Not pleasant. Absolutely not pleasant, but you know what? I ate a couple microwave burritos that weren't garbage, because they weren't prepackaged gas station store crap. I have a bottle of water, and I ate a chocolate cream cheese muffin. I don't know, I was at a grocery store and I'm just like, why not? I can spend $3 to get some of these. They're like on clearance, discount, whatever you want to call it. So anyway, today, I haven't played as Papyrus in a long time, or Mad Dummy, not that I want to do that, because I really don't like Azazel, and Mad Dummy is basically Azazel. Haven't done Papyrus in a while. I guess I could try that. Sure, why not? Let's see if I can actually play this game, shall we? So I currently do not have the blanket over my head, and I'm sincerely hoping that it's not going to be necessary anymore, because as nice as it was to soundproof things, I think honestly if I just turn the gain down a ton on my microphone, meaning that it's not going to be picking up nearly as much as it would normally be otherwise, like if I have the gain higher. I don't know if I've ever actually explained that. That's what it means. Having that turned down as much as it is now, and the fact that I'm sitting as close as I am to the mic, hopefully means that it's not gonna sound like garbage anymore. And you know what? If it still does, frickin' fine. I don't care. I actually am doing my best to not care if it sounds subpar. I don't know how well I'm gonna be able to pull that off, considering I have my standards, and I really, really hate not meeting them, but, you know, I'll try. I should be able to just, yeah. Wide hitboxes FTW. They're pretty great. Man, I remember when I despised this room. It's just, like, genuinely the worst room. Hated it. Absolutely hated it. Now I'm just like, shine me the fuck up, I think it's pretty good. Nice and simple. Causes no problems. No problems whatsoever. Is this this is an XL floor. I didn't even realize. Okay, that's fine. Unfortunately, I don't see any tinted rocks yet. I didn't even realize it was XL. Ugh. I need to find a soul heart. Not that it's really gonna be that difficult. I mean, Papyrus does basically start with Death's Touch. And hey, I'm actually making some of these dodges that are pretty basic, and anyone can do them, but I'm not failing miserably like I usually do. Is this cause for celebration? Is it? Well, nah. I guess. What? I forgot. You know, when I see fires in this game that are not adhered to the... Okay, that was just stupid on my part. When I see fires in this game that are not adhered to the basic grid, I usually instantly think that they're caused by like hot bombs or fire mine or something like that. I never, ever think that they're going to hurt me, because let's face it, when do those fires ever hurt you? Oh wait, it's only in the burning basement. I freaking, god. It's one of those things that I just always manage to forget. Well, no first floor deal with the flower, that's fine. Deal with the devil, whatever you want to call it. None of that happening, but yeah, it's okay. Yeah, it's okay, yes. I'm going to hold up my right hand, or you could say paw, and I'm going to curl it, and I'm going to say nya. Although I think the meme is more nya and not nya. Maybe? It's more like an open A sound. I don't know what the actual term is to represent aw, but god damn, I wish I had this soul heart sooner. Oh well, whatever. I don't care. I'm not bitter. I'm not salty. Why would I be either of those things? Not yet, anyway. I don't know. Knowing me, I'm like incredibly incredibly apt to become bitter and salty. Especially salty, like back where I lived before I moved to the other side of Washington State. God, I was known amongst my friends as the saltiest person you will ever meet. And it's not because I'm just like generally cynical or anything, it's more just because I get really, really fucking salty. A lot. Ugh. And you know, it's not even that I get salty a lot, it's just that like, if I know I'm good at something, and I'm still, ooh, oh cool, and how did I get to deal with the flower? I'm genuinely surprised. But like, sorry, if I know, God, I'm incredibly distracted. If I know I'm good at something, and I manage to fuck it up anyway, dummy body, become the dummy. Oh right, this is basically Lord of the Pit. I forgot about that. If I know I'm good at, I keep getting very, very sidetracked. This game just does that to me. If I know I'm good, and I'm fucking it up anyway, I'm gonna be incredibly salty. It's not even like I know I can improve, I know I can get better. This isn't how I usually am. It's more, I'm aware of these things. I'm aware that how I'm performing now is probably temporary relative to my actual skill level and, you know, like relative to my typical consistency, whatever you want to call that. But I'm pissed anyway. I'm just thoroughly angry. I'm so fucking full of goddamn sodium chloride. It's not sodium, fun fact, it's sodium chloride. Not that that really matters, I don't feel like making any pretentious chemistry jokes today. Did I just make one? It's not really a joke. Salt as we know it is sodium chloride. Yeah, it just is. It's sodium chloride. Although, to be fair, there are a lot of different kinds of salts. It's not limited to just, like, table salt. But yeah, I get incredibly salty. If you couldn't tell from watching my videos, I get really, really salty, and it's probably unhealthy. But I do it anyway, because that's just who I am. Or something. Ugh. We JonTron now. Nah. I think this run can work. Assuming I don't continue to fuck up everything, it should be just fine, right? Absolutely freaking fine. No problems here. That extra series I'm planning on doing, I'm still planning on doing it. I'm just actually, like, sincerely trying to work up the nerve to start recording it, and honestly, it's a lot harder than it should be for a lot of reasons. It's not something that I would have considered, like, playing through more than a week ago, ever. Especially for my channel. It's not something that I'm even sure really fits what I'm trying to accomplish with this channel, but it's something I want to do, and I think mostly I want to do it just because it sounds fun. Let's see, when this video is released, should be like Friday or something, maybe. It really depends on how I feel about this run, and like how I feel about this episode as to whether or not this episode it's released like sooner or later. And when I say sooner, I mean if I decide to start doing 2 videos of this a day again or not. I don't know, it's possible. But depending on that, I might already have the extra thing out. I used 2 of clubs a little bit too soon there. Might actually have the extra thing out by the time y'all are watching this. So I don't know. I'm not going to talk about it yet, but although I suppose if I talk about it now, that would force me to get it done and get it out sooner than later. Like the start of the series, not the whole thing, because good God, no, I don't want to. That sounds like a little much of an investment. It really does. I mean, what I'm planning on doing is a huge investment in and of itself. It's an investment in like something that I've not done in a very long time, and in fact I've not actually done at all in my entire life. Like twofold. It'll make sense when you see it, if you choose to watch it. It might not be up your guys' alley, I don't know. I know you guys who are watching this are here for the Binding of Undertale, you're not here for anything else, but I can do some other things too. Other things that will absolutely not under any circumstances take over my channel, because it's not really the kind of content I wanna produce a lot. It's just something I want to do. Anyway, so this is a pretty good run so far. I'm not fucking it up. Okay, that was a little too close for comfort there. I'm not fucking it up that badly, which is very good on its own. Okay. I'm actually remembering how to fight Gertie Jr. That doesn't mean I'm not gonna mess up. That just means I remember how it's done. You and your freaking unexpected dashes. Dash at me this way. Thank you. Get bopped. Yeah, magic mush, please. I like this for the stat up more than anything. Oh wait, that's what it is. I was actually hoping I could trade away this red heart for something in there. Let's see. I guess I can full clear. Although if history has told me anything, it's that when I decide to full clear, balls of steel, very good. When I decide to full clear, everything goes wrong. So maybe I should like refrain from doing this or something. I say as I'm doing it. I know what I'm doing. Really? This is an odd room. I've never seen this before. Well, oops. That was unintentional. Give me my money back. Thanks. I am gonna go to the shop and donate as much as I can again because, quite frankly, I think Temmie deserves it. I think she does. She deserves to go to college a lot more than I do, let me tell you that much. Because, like, I tried the college thing for 2.5, 3.5, a long enough time. Some number of years between, like, 1 and a million. I think it was technically 2.5, or was it 3.5? I don't remember. I tried college. It didn't work. I tried college at 2 different institutions. In fact, I tried college at 3 different institutions if you want to count 9 AP classes and over the course of my high school career. If you want to count those, ugh. I don't actively miss the AP classes, but there are a few things about them that I do kind of lament, you could say. But yeah, college, I couldn't. I tried, and I tried, and I tried, and all it ever did was ruin my life. Or rather, it made my life worse. Which you could argue is different than ruining my life. I don't have a use item. But I also don't want Monster's Tooth because I can get something way better. I can get something way better. I don't have a money generation. This I'll take. This I will definitely take. Now, unfortunately, my fire rate is absolute shit. Fortunately, I don't care. Is that really fortunate? No. Not really fortunate, but I don't care anyway. Because quite frankly, I'm just flinging bones. Flinging bones. I am the boner. Don't take that out of context. Do not take that under any circumstances out of context. I'm kidding. You can take it out of context if you want. I don't care. Go on Twitter and quote me. Oh yeah, you know, I completely forgot about that. I have a Twitter, by the way. I don't use it very often, but I do sometimes. You could go over there and follow me if you want. In fact, you know what? This is something that I basically never do, but I think I might just like plug the other stuff I've done. So I have a Tumblr, I have a Twitter. You can follow Tumblr if you want. It's a little more personal than anything you're ever gonna find here. Generally. You can follow my Twitter for occasional opinions about Smash Brothers. And that's about it. I don't really use it for anything else other than like, I have it set to automatically notify followers when I post a video to YouTube. Or rather when one is published. You can follow my Tumblr for all of my my love of Ruby Rose from the show Ruby. You can also follow my Tumblr for some really personal stuff that I did. Never mind, don't do that. Yeah. What else do I have? That's pretty much it that I care about. Yeah, I don't have anything else that's particularly noteworthy. There's some damage, that's very nice. Could really use some tears up though. I don't want either of these. Screw it. Let's see. Go listen to the music I've made. There you go. There's something I haven't done in a while. In fact, well, if I remember to, okay, let me just like make a mental note. 14 minutes, 30 seconds. If I remember to, I'm gonna put an annotation on the screen that leads to, probably a couple of them actually, that lead to two playlists on my channel. One of them leads to, okay, if in case you guys didn't know, like those of you who are watching this and haven't really known me very long, I make music. At least I have made music. I just haven't made it in a long time for one reason or another. But yeah, I've made a lot of music, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a couple of annotations on the screen. One of them is gonna lead you towards a playlist that includes music I've made that is inspired by the webcomic Homestuck. To be honest, the only reason I continued making that stuff after the first few songs was because it was the only reason my channel had any attention given to it at all. If you take a look at my overall uploads and you sort it by most popular, you'll find there's a character theme song that I devised for the character named Dirk Strider. I don't like that song anymore. I think it's garbage, but I consider it garbage because it's old. And it's old and uncreative. There was nothing in that song that to me now, or for the past few years since I've made it and it became popular, there's nothing that really like stands out to me as being noteworthy or worth the attention it's gotten. Absolutely nothing. But you can listen to it if you want to. That's one of the playlists I'm going to include. The other one is original music. Music that's generally not directly inspired by anything. It's not like fan music or anything. It's nothing like that. It's just, oh, and it was going so well too. Nothing like that. It's literally just music that I made that I love and is basically unrelated to anything else. The only reason I'm bothering to plug these is because I've really been trying to find the motivation to make more music as of late, and I am not finding any inspiration anywhere. So I figure maybe if I plug these things and some of you guys go and listen to them and like tell me about them, tell me what you think, tell me how you feel about them, tell me how they made you feel, anything, that kind of stuff, that would mean the world to me. It's those little bits of feedback that really make me like want to make more music, and like I haven't had that in such a long time. I haven't had a reason to make music, to be honest. I did not mean to use that key. I haven't had any reason to make anything, so I just haven't bothered. But even without reasons, you know, a lot of great art is born from that kind of thing. There's no rhyme or reason to what you do beyond that you want to do it, so you're going to. I haven't had that happen either. I've been making music for, gosh, 6 years now? 7 years? 6 or 7 years. God damn, it's been a long time. Hoo-wee. It's not something I think about very often, but damn. And then, of course, you know, for the last few months, I haven't made anything. In fact, I don't think I've actually published a song since, like, frickin' Curse of the Blind. Are you serious? Chemical Peel. That's fine. I don't think I've actually technically published a song since, like, last summer. And that kind of hurts my pride a little bit. Just like it's one of those things that makes me salty. I know I'm better than this. I've done better than this. Why am I unable to do this stuff? Lack of motivation, lack of inspiration, lack of this, lack of that. I could come up with all the Johns in the world. Complaints, for those of you who don't know what Johns means. I've talked about it a couple times. It's a term that's thrown around a lot in the Smash Brothers community, competitive community. Johns literally just means complaints. That's all it translates to. I don't want to deal with you. Thank God I can fly. Please don't jump at me like that. Thank God I can fly, and thank God I can actually effectively shoot at an angle. There's something to be said for this slow-firing shotgun I'm going here. Regeneration plus HP. Krampus. I'm totally okay with whatever you give me. Anything at all is A+. Yeah, it's A+ because I didn't have a use item before. Save this dice shard for something far less valuable, I guess. But yeah, if you guys can just talk at me a bit about the music and, I don't know, comment on it, get some more likes, some more views, share it around or something, I don't know. One of my life goals I had when I was first going into college was that, like, I wanted my career to be making video game music. I wanted to compose soundtracks for video games, and, like, I still kind of do, but I don't know if I'm good enough for it now. I don't know if I'm ever going to be, but I was on the right track. I guess I still technically kind of am. It's not like I've not made any music at all in the past million years. I still consider it an active part of my identity, I just haven't done it recently. I wanted to make game soundtracks. It just sounds like such a fun time, such a good thing. I love music, I love making music, I love video games, I love playing video games. It just works out, right? But then, you know, I went to study music composition at Washington State University. I would not recommend attending that school if I were you. I mean, you know, if partying in agriculture is your thing, if engineering is your thing, then be my guest. Wazoo is a good place for you. If you like rural settings where there's basically nothing to do, it's a good place for you. But under any other circumstance, would not recommend. Not good. Not a good school. It killed me somehow. And quite frankly, I really don't want to go into details about it. I could talk for an hour or two about my experience at Wazoo and why it was absolute trash tier. But I'm not going to do that. I have no interest in any of these things, so instead I'm going to do this. Or I'm not. Buy the key then. But yeah, I tried to study music there. That fell through for a whole host of awful, awful reasons, none of which I really want to think about or talk about or go into right now. Not even remotely. And before that, when I was in high school applying for colleges, I applied to a small music school here in Seattle, actually. I actually, and this is probably a really good thing, I no longer remember what that school is called, but, like, basically, I applied there, they had me drive all the way over there and, had me visit for an interview. And, then they directly lied to me. And they basically made my life a living hell. Internally, of course. Seriously? These are my options? Are you fucking serious? I don't want to do boss rush for those. Screw that noise. Man, I'm out of here. Fuck it. Not interesting. So I guess I still have this re-roll for something. Not sure what, though. But yeah. I continue to make music off and on. Although obviously that became far less of a priority when I moved back home with my parents and started attending a local community college. Not studying music because, good God, I cannot study music. It doesn't work. But just doing some general stuff, working towards getting a general degree, which I still didn't get for more reasons about academia that, again, I don't want to go into, but god damn, it's fucking stupid. Anyway. And yeah, I just kind of stopped caring about music that much. I still love it. I listen to it pretty much non-stop. Unless I'm doing something else that's more engrossing. Go ahead, okay. Unless I'm doing something else that's a little more engrossing, I'm listening to music. That's just the default. That's a default state of being for me. Listening to a song. Even if it's just in my head, I am. And I'm still composing more or less non-stop. It's just really hard to want to these days. I don't know why. I make things, I try making music every now and then, and everything I make just it doesn't even sound bad, it just feels like shit. And by extension, I feel like shit, and that's not something I want to purposefully subject myself to without any good reason. A good reason being like a potential payoff or something. Not even payout like just with money, but emotional payout would be nice. Can you let me move, please? Thank you. Curse of the freaking maze. Sure. This is gonna cause me problems. I'm completely aware of this. I'm choosing to subject myself to this anyway. Yeah, okay. Take the left hand. I'm gonna have to try and remember not to take it with me all the way, though. Well, wait a minute. I don't think that matters. Well, I will... Do I want to go to the core on this run? Magician, don't care. Do I want to go to the core or new home? I think I'm going to go to the core. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to the core. I want to unlock the chest anyway. Or, you know, the equivalent of the chest. What was I talking about? I have completely forgotten. Right into the toxic poop. That's what you frickers get. I was talking about music and stuff? I don't know. Right, I was gonna put those annotations in the video, linking to some playlists, of course. Leaving them up for however long, I don't care. Honestly, I think y'all are smart enough to just take them down if you don't want them there. Okay, so this is probably where I'm gonna use that that dice shard there, because like I don't need the white pony, and my use item I have now is pretty good. Although I can check this. Moonstar. I don't need Moonstar. I could get something better if I reroll this. Let's do it.
Dice.
Black powder. What a waste. Sure, why not? I'll take it. I'll frickin' take it. What a goddamn waste. This is fine. This is absolutely fine. Oh boy, money. Just what I wanted. If only I had taken money equals power, huh? Yeah, because that was an option I had earlier. You know, I have gotten very few items so far in this run, and it's turning out just fine. Interesting how that turns out. How that works out. What's the biggest circle I can make? Dang, that's pretty big, and that's not even the biggest, I bet. No, but to be honest, I think I'm actually just playing pretty well right now, which is rare. It's rare, but it's not unheard of. It's good enough. It's good enough that I can feel pretty good. And it's not even that this build is really good, it's just that I have quad shot, death's touch, and flight. Like, can you get any more you're probably gonna win-ish than that? I'm sure it's possible, but like this is my ideal setup. If I were to like rank those really good items in terms of like a personal opinion, rank the really good items that generally either win you the run or will probably win you the run if you use them right. For me, I would put Death's Touch at the top of that. Death's Touch, quad shot at the top, without a doubt. A lot of people would say Mom's Knife, they'd say Brimstone. They're not wrong. Those are good items. If you know how to use them, you're gonna win. If you have Brimstone, you're probably just gonna win anyway, but like Mom's Knife, nah, man, you gotta work for that. But then you get Death's Touch quad shot, and you're just like, oh, I don't need to care at all. I don't need to care at all. This is a snazzy piece of cake. Look at how actually subpar my damage is right now. It's pretty funny. Oh, yep. Sure do love that completely unavoidable damage. Ain't it great? Now I wish I took Moonstar. That'd been nice. I'll take this though. Multidimensional Baby's pretty cool. Nah, I've beaten the Hush with Papyrus already. I don't need to do that. Let's go. Wait. Oh, god damn it. I don't have the chest, but I've already beaten the Cathedral. The core. Oh, look at that. I've already beaten this. I don't need to do it again. What am I doing? Ah! I need to look up how to unlock the chest, because holy crap. How have I forgotten? This is episode 30-something, and I still don't have access to the chest, or, you know, the equivalent for the mod, as per the mod. What is wrong with me? How am I so inept at something that I've put a gazillion hours into? I've not actually put as many hours into this as you might think. I think probably like per run I put more time into the original Isaac, into Wrath of the Lamb, than I ever did into Rebirth or Afterbirth. Probably just because I didn't, back then I wasn't, like I was planning on starting a YouTube series for my channel when Rebirth was released, which I did. And I'm very glad I did because, let's face it, this is a pretty good game. And it's a lot of fun to play. And like, fuck this room, why am I bothering? Ah! I have like no say as to whether or not I get hit in those scenarios right there. That's dumb. God, what a stupid room. What a stupid champion. But yeah, I put a ton of time into the original Isaac because I wasn't worried about like the schedule and I didn't have to do commentary, and I didn't feel like any of that stuff was really worthwhile at the time. So I just kind of played. I was a gamer, not a YouTuber at the time. Although I did still have my channel going at the time. I completely dodged into that. That was my fault. I did still have my channel up and running at the time, to be fair. At that point, I was pretty much exclusively playing just Risk of Rain. And, yeah, I think that was actually entirely it. My channel was pretty much just nothing but Risk of Rain until Rebirth was released. I think. Although, no, that's not true. I played Antichamber and Fallout New Vegas, I think. And of course, I had all of those songs I had written and the music I was still making. I had like Project M videos and stuff, things like that. But in terms of gaming, it was the only relevant thing was Risk of Rain. Hello, Mechiton Neo. I am here to kill you. No hard feelings, okay? Because, like, this is not the easiest shit to do. Oh my god. Why did I get hit by that attack? That is an easy attack to dodge. And I'm really fast. I should know what I'm doing. Can I get Bob's brain in there, please? This is actually remarkably tense because I am down to one hit right now. No? This should be it. Should be a win. Hey. Sweet. Not that I needed to go this direction, but it were. Oh! Oh! Oh, look at that! I don't have to look it up after all. I've unlocked the Polaroid. I can go to the last area in the game that we have yet to see. Well, anyway, this episode went far better than I expected it would, so maybe I'll do some more today, because I'm actually feeling pretty good right now. You know what? My mood when I record directly correlates with how early I get up in the morning. To a degree. There's absolutely no way I'm getting up before, like, 8. No. I could, but I won't. But I could, but I won't. Anyway, I guess that's gonna do it for today. If you liked the video, you could click like, you could subscribe for more. I could list off what you could do. Not that that is anything new, but the fact that I'm saying this instead of actually listing off what you could do is new, right? I don't know. I like to think that End Slate should be creative and unique, and every video should have a different one. It's like a way of connecting with people, because if I'm weird and change up what I do and alter the formula because I can, is it relatable? More human? I don't know. It's difficult to feel human when I do this stuff. But I guess that's kind of what I'm striving for. Anyway, I'm Ollie Zowdy. Catch you later. Oh, right, I need to put those annotations in. I gotta get this video uploaded soon so I can actually remember to do that before it's gonna go live. Anyway, yeah. I'm Ollie Zowdy. Bye. For the record, I did actually just wave at the microphone. I am a professional.